What's up, my good friend? All right, today in this video, we're going to talk about how you can be the dominant player in your specific niche if you are running a Shopify store. And I'll show you the tips and tricks we use for our e-commerce stores in order to hit 6, 7, or even 8% conversion rate in the marketplace. So if you're running Google ads, you're running shopping ads, you're running ads on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you're using, and you want to stand out from the rest of your competition, watch this video all the way to the very end. This will change the game of how you do business. Really important. Let me share my screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about without wasting a minute. All right, guys, so I'm going to be reviewing a brand called Selena Signs. I want to give you an exercise. I want you to see it yourself because this is what makes you stand out. And think about your brand of like what you can do differently that your brand will stand out from the rest of the competition. I know I always talk about this. E-commerce is a cutthroat industry, but it's not cutthroat for somebody who is willing to put in a lot of effort in customizing the experience. Now, the exercise I want to give you is I want you to go and search for custom signs on Google and just open the first 10 websites you see. And then I want you to open selenasigns.com and I want you to compare the customizations that these guys are offering. Not just around the product, but just the user experience. And then you will see how shitty the other competitors looks like. 99% of the time, they don't put much effort. They just put a store together. And guess what? They're in business. Let's be real. If you want to hit 6, 7%, you need to go extra mile. So if I talk about Selena Signs, let's talk about lighting. Let me actually go to the lighting page. If you see this product page, this is a very simple product page. There's no rocket science behind it. There's nothing going on here. They're offering different colors of the actual light. Okay, they're selling like different sizes. No rocket science, right? Anybody can copy paste this. What's a big deal? Now let me click on address signs. These are addresses that I can custom create. Obviously, most e-commerce stores, when you actually go and buy the custom address sign, they let you put what your address is, but they're not gonna show you how it's gonna look like. Most stores, they can't do that. But let's jump into any product page right here. Let's jump into this one, 501. And as you can see right here, it says 501, different sizes, okay? 8 inches, 9 inches. There's an extended underline option that these guys are offering. Let me change the sign to something that is, let's put this address, 9476, and that's the address I have. I want to change the name of the font. Oh, let's put this one, and let's put a solar panel and transformer. What is gonna do is like it's gonna have a solar panel where it's gonna auto charge your light, and basically that's what it is. And I can change the color of the product itself. Now let's jump into another product page in the same exact category. Now you see the user experience right here. Nothing too special, but at least it shows you like how your sign is gonna look like. So let's go back to address signs and let's jump into the same exact category. And let's see the options right here. We have different sizes. We have black and silver plating. Now as I switch options, you can see everything is switched here. I can see the backlight color. Now let's put random numbers here and let's put a street name. I'll put Gulch Drive. Okay, you can actually see how exactly your sign is gonna look like. Now I can left align this, I can right align this as much as I want it. I can change the font of the actual plate, and then I can add the product into the cart, right? Now this is another example. Now let's jump into another category, which is the signage. Now if I click on any of these products, it shows me custom option around this product itself. Now, if I want to jump into the neon sign, totally different user experience, totally different buy box. Now, I can actually select the font here. Let me actually go down. I can select the color. I can select the size itself. If I want to put in my name, it will show me visually how the product and the name is going to look like with the light off and with the light on. I can select any custom options for the background color options. I can change that. I can do add-ons. I can add the remote control. Yes, I want to use it for my outdoor. If I select this option, it will make it waterproof. And then you can see the pricing of the actual product. This is the level of details you need in order to actually stand out. But not just that. Let me actually go back into the address signs and show you something really interesting. You can see different buy box examples, right? And you can also request like a custom design, but let me show you something really interesting. This is their custom page for building literally like any address sign that I want. And if you see right here, this is a totally customizable product page. They're not just sticking with one template. They are building a personalized experience around each single custom options that they can give you. as a company. Now, as I said in the beginning, like I gave you an exercise, you will see 99% of the stores that are direct competitors to this brand, they are not putting much effort at all. They're probably using the same templates. They'll maybe have like custom options to select, but they're not going to show you like how your product is going to look like in terms of like the site. So if you're stuck between 1 or 2% conversion rate, you want to actually take your brand to the next level. You want to stand out from the rest of your competition when you're running your Google ads, especially your shopping ads. People coming to your website, you want to retain them for a long time and have the best conversion rate possible. And guess what? And have a better average order value. You can contact me. My calendar link is right below this video. Get in contact. Let's get together. Let's talk about your brand. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.